let me show you how you can create nested routes. With that, I don't mean nested folders, which allows you to construct URLs like /users/1. These are also kind of nested, but I mean that you load the content for a to be loaded into another page. Like let's say here, for a single user. Right now, all our routes simply replace each other. Always the entire screen is occupied by one page. Now let's say we want to load the user ID, the route for the user ID, right below our input field and button on the /users page. We can do this with Nuxt, and doing it is really simple. One thing is that you need to adjust the naming. The first thing you have to do is you have to create a new file next to that users folder. So next to the folder where you want to have a nested route in. This file, therefore in our case is created in the pages folder directly, has to have the same name as the folder. So users.view. Now with that file created, you of course have to add a template in there. And this template is now a wrapper for both the index.view file in the users folder and any other nested routes you want to load. So if you want to load this part here, the input and the button, in both the just/users view and the nested views, then you should copy or cut the code from the index.view file in the users folder to the users.view file, to the template there. And of course, therefore, in this case, you also need to cut the script portion into the users.view file. And now you add a special component to that users.view file. The Nuxt child component, which you can write as a self-closing component. It's provided by Nuxt.js, and it simply marks the place where the different sections of that nested route should be loaded. Now we have two sections. We have just/users, which currently doesn't show anything in the index.view file, and we got our selected user, so to say. So in just/users, we could output a paragraph where we say, please enter an ID and click the button. And this will be replaced with the output of the user's ID file once we did so. With that, if we go back and we reload /users, we see the input, the button, and our text. And if I enter a number here, then this text gets replaced with that ID text for the loaded single user. And that is a truly nested route where we nest the content that should be rendered into another page. Now this is of course purely optional, but if you have some page where you have some wrapping content and want to then exchange certain parts of the page depending on the subroutes, then this is the approach you want to take.